This image is called Origins. It's a rendition of the Last Supper, only using races from Amethyst. It was a signature image from Amethyst Evolution, which is one of the first books that Deus Ex Machina ever put out after Foundations. The actual image is about a gigabyte in size. It's not even close to this size. It's way larger. The detail, you can't even see all the detail that's actually in this image on this canvas. The image was commissioned by Deus Ex Machina and produced by Nick Greenwood, who's done about 95% of all the artwork connected to Deus Ex Machina. And this is the reason why we're actually going to be running a Kickstarter quite soon. The Kickstarter project is meant to fund the future of Amethyst. This includes, as a minimum, the production of Amethyst Factions, which is the next book in the Amethyst line. It'll be produced for both for Pathfinder and 4th edition, and people who pledge money to get the book will be getting both, one of each. We're not going to be separating them. You're just going to get the PDFs of both. However, we've expanded this Kickstarter to be a full color reboot of the entire Amethyst franchise. Therefore, we're expanding the Kickstarter to hopefully attract new people rather than people who just picked up the old book and are wanting to fund the next version of Amethyst. So the Kickstarter is going to be asking for about $8,000. And with that, we're going to be funding, it's going to fund artwork, color artwork for the entire Amethyst line. This includes a reboot of Amethyst Renaissance in full color and a complete reboot of the 4th edition version of Amethyst, which will be released as Amethyst Compendium, which will involve updated content and be compiled of all the information from both Foundations and Evolution. The $5 and $10 pledge levels, the contributor level for $5 and $10, they don't include the main book. They're basically for people who just want to get their name in the book, or people who just want some of the artwork and want to support Amethyst but don't necessarily need the Amethyst Factions. $20 is when you can choose either to get Amethyst Factions in color or get Amethyst Compendium and Amethyst Renaissance. At $40, you get the whole thing. You get Amethyst Factions in 4th edition in Pathfinder, and you get the Amethyst Compendium, and you get Amethyst Renaissance, as well as the Amethyst novel, which compiles all of the framing fiction into one book. At the $70 level, which is the one I like, you not only get all those in PDF, you also get all of the artwork that Nick has made for all of the books, including all the updated artwork as well as all the new artwork. And they're huge. I mean, they're huge. We're talking gigabytes of data. You're probably wondering why we're not doing a print on demand. Quite simply, it would cost twice as much, and we're not looking to fund Amethyst as a print publication company. We're not trying to fund the company, we're trying to fund Amethyst. And if we got to 20,000, we would produce more content rather than more books. So for those people who want the print version, and this is very important, at any pledge level where you get a PDF of the book, you can get the POD, print on demand version, color premium, Farm RPG Now at cost. That's cost, print cost. So you're still getting a good deal. You're getting the Amethyst Premium print on demand. You're getting the PDF. Now those are the low end pledges. We do have some higher pledges. $100, you get a personalized side insert, right? And you also have your name of your character added into the Amethyst lore in some way in one of the books. At $250 and $500, we start to really ramp up the bonuses. We're not offering like physical products or like T-shirts or stuff like that, because all that costs money that takes away from the content that we actually want to produce. So at $250 and $500, not only do you get, once again, everything from the previous pledge, we actually will be running a game with your group that I'm going to run for you guys. It's going to be one session for the $250, 4 or 5 sessions for the $500. And the $500 one, not only do we get an illustration of your character group, the whole party, but you'll also have all that content compiled, edited together, and it'll be produced as an additional product connected to Amethyst. So that customized module will be produced as a fully fledged module that everyone else can get at the $40 level. And that's important. If we do stretch goals, the stretch goals will be retroactive to all the other previous at the $40 and $70 levels. And that includes the fact that we are doing an Amethyst soundtrack. The Amethyst soundtrack is for the first $2,000 past stretch goal. You can hear the artwork. You can hear the music. That's Billion. He's going to be doing the soundtrack for us. He's really talented. I really like him. He did some work with us for Neurospasta. You can see that video on this channel. If we get past over 10,000, we'll produce another Amethyst module. And if it goes past even further, say to 15,000, we'll produce another Amethyst supplement, Amethyst Shattered, which will then be produced for all the games rules that we've published for, and everyone who received the complete Amethyst and up will get the book additionally. So just more and more books as we get higher up. It's also important to note that we are contemplating another rule system. This is in addition to Amethyst Factions. Now, currently, our official supported editions for Amethyst is 4th edition and Pathfinder. We are contemplating a 3rd and actually a 4th. The 3rd is going to be D&D Next. We are going to be producing Amethyst for D&D Next, so when D&D Next comes out, anybody who contributed to the 40 and up gets the D&D Next version of Amethyst as well. That's step 1. We are thinking of doing it for a 4th system. We'll be doing a survey so people can vote on which one they want. Currently, it's Dungeon Crawl Classics, 13th Age, Fate Core, or Savage Worlds. So once we figure out which ones you guys want us to produce it for, we'll produce Amethyst for that. And once again, same thing, full color reboot. Everyone who pledged 40 and up gets a copy of that book on top of everything else. So you guys won't have to choose. Anyone who pledges at that level will just continually get that content. So that's if we reach a certain level, we'll be producing that as well. So once again, I'm hoping that the content, rather than free posters or USB drives or anything like that, the fact that we're actually offering actual content, I'm hoping it'll be appealing to people. So that's basically it. If you have any suggestions or any ideas to make this Kickstarter more successful, please post it below. I wouldn't suggest you start sharing this video just yet. When the actual official Kickstarter video goes online, I would hopefully that everyone sees that, would pledge what they think they can, share the video, and pass the word, because we need all the support we can get. Thanks.